What's good? Welcome to this video. This is Kevin Barnes from KDB Hits Music. Um, like, share, subscribe. Man, I'm looking at this camera. I need a haircut like crap. I'll get a haircut tomorrow, so I'll be a lot more fresh on my next couple videos. But anyway, should, could, won't, or should, could, will. You see, now I'm gonna get kind of deep here because a lot of rappers, a lot of singers, a lot of songwriters are going around talking about what they should do. You see, you should learn more about artistry. You should learn more about being an artist. You should learn more about presenting yourself in a professional manner. You should learn more about the business. You should learn more about marketing and getting fans and generating income as a music artist. You see, you should do all those things, right? And you could. You watching this video, you got money to invest in yourself. Everybody claim how broke they are. When you say you broke, unless you really broke, then I understand, I get it. But most people, when they say they broke, especially when it comes time to buy something or invest into something, that only means that you don't want to put the money towards that. And then think about it. Then you got to ask yourself, how serious of a music artist are you really? Do you just say you want it, or do you really want it? Because to me, the artists that I work with, they invest. If they want something, they invest. It don't matter how much it costs. They don't sit back and say, "Well, oh man, I ain't got that," and I don't deal with those type of people. And you shouldn't. And you shouldn't even want to be one of those type of people. Now, could, you have the resources. There's courses online. There's information everywhere. We're in the information age. So you could, but you won't. And see, what do we depend on? We depend on what people around us tell us. Especially as artists, right? We're artists and we're asking people around us what we should do about our music career who's never been and they've never been an artist before. They never wrote a song before. They never did any of this that we're asking or need, but we listen to people around us. You know, a lot of music artists need to really focus. You need to focus. You see, if you do everything that I tell you in these videos, you will be a successful music artist. But some music artists won't even watch the video. And that's fine. But the music artists that will, you ready. You ready. So should, could, won't. That's a formula for failure. Because I remember, granted, I'm not just here to beat you up. I'm talking to myself too. Because there's a lot of things I should do, I could do, and I won't. So, granted, all of these lessons is for me as well. You know what I'm saying? So, because we're all human. So, I remember starting off as a music producer, and instead of me going and get lessons, instead of me going and learning from somebody, instead of me going and figuring out how to do this correctly, I said, well, I'm going to make my own beats. I'm going to just make beats. And all producers do this. All producers do this, right? Instead of going grab a mentor. We grab a mentor in any other industry, but we won't grab a mentor in the industry that we love, in the industry that we want to be successful in. We feel like we're going to figure it out on our own. And that's all of us. It's crazy to me, but here's my story. So I should have learned more about music production. I should have learned how to be what elements to put inside of a beat before I actually went forward with it. Because I made that decision, it took me 10 to 15 years to really start getting any type of attention from my music because I had to keep creating music. I had to keep creating music and I had to keep getting told no over and over and over and over again. And most of the people wouldn't even tell me why they didn't like my music. Now that might be you. You might be making songs and sending your songs here, sending your songs there, asking people to listen to them, and nobody really pays attention to your music and your songs. And it's only because there's things that you should do. There's things that you could do. But those things that you should and you could do, you won't do it. And it was the same for me. And so you got to switch that up. You got to change that should, could, won't to should, could, will. I will invest in myself. How can you miss an opportunity to invest in yourself and it's something that's going to help you get to where you want to be? You can't miss those opportunities, man, because opportunities don't come around all the time for everybody. They just don't. And so, you know, in a few videos ago, I talked about neglect. And I mean, that's real talk. Like when you neglect to do certain things, I mean, it's you don't really get no results. And then we go and we make excuses. So again, hopefully you got something from this video. Change that should, the things that you should do. Even the things that you could do. Do them. Do them. And only you know what those things are, because when you lay in the bed at night and you look up at the ceiling and you can't sleep at night because you're not where you want to be in your music career, you got to think about the things that you should and you could do. And you just got to change that. You got to change that mindset. So, hey, at the end of the day, I believe in you. You know, click below in the description, download a free beat. You know, I'm giving away a free beat. I want to work with you. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I want to create history with you. But like I said, I only deal with serious artists that invest in themselves. If you just want to play around, then I'm not the producer for you. There's lots of producers that want to deal with artists that just want to play around. When you want to have a serious music production or a serious music career as an artist, as a serious artist, that's when you come to somebody like me. But other than that, I'm not your guy. You know what I'm saying? If you're serious, click the link in the description. If you're not serious, this is not for you. This is not for you. So, you know, I hate to be so blunt, but I know who I want to work with. And see, that's how you should be. You should be in a position to choose who you want to work with and not just work with anybody because you need money. That's crazy. That's crazy. So, hey, this is Kevin Barnes signing off, your boy from KDB Hits Music. Make sure that if you're serious, you click in the description and get your free beat. Other than that, keep watching the videos, like, share, subscribe. Peace.